Konbanwa! Watashi no pups! Good evening, my pups! Welcome! Hi, 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 hi. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hey, as promised, definitely one stream a day, okay? Okay. Okay. So, obviously, more Final Fantasy, as I said. We want to try and finish, like, those lost 1000 quests. Nah, well, it's about, I guess, a little bit below 50 before we can start our Dark Knight. Okay, it is 2 words. I was correct. Cool. I was afraid it was 1 word. I didn't check it. Bah. But here we are. So let me get a quick drink from my water, and then we shall go on. Hope everyone's having a wonderful evening. Hi. So, these parchments needs to be sorted, and these documents, why are they even here? I'm sorely tempted to file the lot in my waste paper basket. Ah, Zenko, you startled me. You wish to lend a hand? Splendid! Would you be a dear and hand these uniforms to the new recruits? They're scattered about Revenant Stall, and I haven't the time to track them all down. The recruits know to don their garb immediately and assemble here in the Rising Stones. You'll want to report directly back to Alphana if you don't wish to miss the ceremony. I wonder if the Science will ever have matching uniforms. A well-funded organization is a well-dressed organization, I suppose. Wait, do you have a problem with my ninja outfit? Tataru? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Wow, Nani? 8 recruits? Do you have so many? I can't even remember that we had so many. Sorry I'm a bit late as well, by the way. I just didn't have time to start any sooner. Yes. Those who believe this company will see no riches are short-sighted fools. The given of oneself is an investment in the future, thus did I sign my name to the cause. Yeah, you need to use this. Fine. These uniforms were a splendid idea. Once our organization has made a name for itself, there shall be wealth aplenty in selling replica costumes to the adoring masses. Eh. You know it's about protecting everyone, right? And not about making money by selling outfits? What's everyone looking at? What are you guys looking at? I can't tell. I can't tell. Here we go. I thought it best to mimic my fellows here, but I admit that I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing. Good job. Ah, our new uniforms. I am reminded of my induction into the Wood Whalers. Not a Wood Whaler anymore, buddy. Dopa dopa. Dopa. Okay. I wonder if everything went well for a specific person called Ellie, because I think she did an all-nighter for a lot of work, so I wonder. This scarlet garb makes me a proud member of the Maelstrom, and a hearty defender of Limsa Lominsa, yet in truth I stand for the betterment of the realm, and though this new company has fine opportunity to contribute a grander scale. Oh, now that's a striking shade of blue. Put alongside my Maelstrom uniform, my wardrobe will certainly not lack for color. Seguro. I'm lost. I'm lost. So, okay. Ryan, hi. Hello there, lad. Looking for me? Was yeah? I'd suggest giving a whistle, but I'm not sure I'd hear it amongst all the bustle. Right. Ah, proper uniforms and all. This thing'll cut off the blood to my head. Not to worry though, I'm sure she'll be fine after making a few adjustments. Hey, what are you planning? What's he gonna... What? Nanny. Okay, Chocobo for an entire hour, arigato. Next. Little Alamiga could learn much from Revenant Stall. That this town can be so alive in the midst of such desolation. I've never worn out quite so voluminous. Well, I'm sure I'll grow accustomed to the extra cloth in time. Of course. Wait, why would you not? Wait, where are you? You hiding behind here? one's hiding behind. There we go. Zenko Sakura, gods, I did not expect to meet you strolling about town. The tales of your primal battles were what inspired me to come to Revenant's Toll. It is an honor to receive this uniform from your hands. I shall wear it with pride. Some of these I don't know. No. No. I don't believe we've met. I am Ilbert, and I will have the honor of leading my fellow recruits as captain. Much did I lose to the calamity, and I look forward to aiding others in rebuilding their lives. Okay. Uniforms are a shrewd decision. There is no easier method of creating a common bond among what is essentially a band of strangers. There's someone over there I missed. What? Spider. Nope, we can't. I missed this one here. Ah, it's her. I know her. Isildur has at last retired from the adventurer's life. Though I shall miss his wisdom and irrepressible spirit, I am excited to forge my own path forwards. Ah yes, the uniform. Thank you. Truth be told, the thought of pledging myself to such a lofty organization is somewhat intimidating. You'll do fine. You'll do fine. Just don't die on your first day. That'd be awkward. Hi. That'd be awkward. That's all. No. Just awkward a bit. Hi, Alphina. Done. Yes, Senko. Ah, Tataru mentioned you were handing out the new uniforms. I assume you've now met the rest of the recruits. Some few answered the call to arms I put forth through the established grand companies and such. We are not yet an army, but there is much a small corps of elite warriors can achieve. Hi, that is true. Did I mention I thought of a name of the company? It is my hope that it shall soon be known across the breadth of Eorzea. The moment of truth draws near, Zenko. Once the last of the recruits have gathered, I shall make the official announcement. So, guy, here we go.
Comrades, your presence here this day signifies the momentous choice that each of you has made. With your strength now pledged to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are beholden to no single nation. You stand as the vanguard for a united Eorzea. From this moment forth, I declare you Crystal Braves. Let us mend this fractured realm and face our enemies as one. Whether it be the Beastmen and their primals, or the conflict in Carteneau, it is plain that the nations of Eorzea cannot solve the problems which plague the realm. Thus does it fall to some few heroic souls to succeed where they have failed. Come, take your place at the Scion's side as guardians of Eorzea, and together we shall fight for the freedom of all! For the freedom of all!
For the freedom of all. Hi.
A rousing speech, Alphino. Or should I say, Crystal Brave Commander Leveilleur.
Oh, you're gonna make him blush. You're gonna make him blush.
Please, antecedent. The title is honorary. I shall not be leading the troops into battle, as it were. We are of the same purpose. Let us join hands and do what must be done to save this land.
Ah, itai. Deskan.
The Scions stand ready.
Gume. That's kinda strong. Hi. Yeah. I'm not gonna count like every so many quests how far we are. Probably still some work to do anyway. Pretty sure.
I'm eager to see what the Crystal Braves might accomplish. This shall prove an interesting time indeed for the Scions. Yes, I'm listening. So our worst fears are confirmed. The entire Isle. Such power defies comprehension. Truly? Kryl is alive? Thank the 12.
Some got news at least.
I see. Pray, inform me if her condition changes. Yes, I shall pass on your words to Urianger. My thanks. I shall contact you anon. When I learned of the loss of the Isle of Val, I dared not hope that my friend had survived. Yet, by some miracle, it would seem she has. She's still to regain consciousness, it is true, but better that than death.
Hi. True.
Putting this happy news to one side, we must now endeavor to make sense of the readings taken by the survey party. It appears the etheric disturbance which accompanied the Isle's destruction is of a magnitude alarmingly close to that of Ultima. Could the Ascians be responsible for this devastation as well? I wonder, have you heard aught from the Mother Crystal since the battle with the Garleans? Then she speaks to neither one of us. Heidelind's silence portends naught but ill, I fear.
Uh-oh.
Louisoix, I pray you yet watch over us.
Oh, I forgot. Try on. Let's take a look. What's all this? What do we have? Is this like same stuff? How interesting this is. Think I'll go with this though. Hi. That magician hat look-alike thingy though. Could have gone for that one, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Nani? Harsh font! Our bestest boy. Very good. See that the provisions are prepared for transport. Let us hope that the shipment is spared the fate of the lost. Honey. The winds are uncommon fierce this day. Oh, new place. Is this the big boss of Ishgard? Is this the Pope kind thingy? Yep, it's him. Big boss of Ishgard. Hi. That beard though. Ooh, a lot of soldiers. And that. And of course La Habrea. Makes sense. Oh, and the other guy. They both stand next to him. Okay, so he's under control. That's not good. Well, now we know that, I guess. Yeah, bye. Not good. Not good. Trader in the midst? Any? Already? Try as I might, I cannot shake a creeping sense of dark foreboding, but it avails us not to fret about the unknown. We must concentrate instead on the problems of the present. Primus have been relatively quiet of late, and the beast tribes who summon them are under constant surveillance by the Grand Companies. Should any suspicious activity be afoot, you may be certain that we will hear of it. And until such a time as permanent solution to the primal problem has been found, we can do little but wait and observe. As for the Ascians, Urianger is wholly dedicated to finding the means by which we may defeat the Dark Beings. Let us pray for good tidings on that front. But all of this you knew already. Let us speak then of more current matters in particular. The state of the Crystal Braves. Elfenau did well to fund the organization, but ensuring it is smooth operation is another matter entirely. Though I doubt not that he's doing his best, I felt that helping a hand or two would not go astray. To this end I offered to send one of the Archons to assist him, but he declined. You know how he can be. Independent to a fault and singularly loath to accept help. Safe of course when the help comes from you. Elfenau has entrusted countless matters of import to your care in the past, and I believe he would not hesitate to do so again, were you to offer. I should be most grateful if you would go to him and support him in whatever manner you're able. Okay. Sure. But what's up with the trader in the... I still know, of course, but you guys don't. No spoil until it's actually... No. No. No spoil just yet. Ooh, everyone's nice in blue. I think right, throwing dagger. I could do that. Wait, hang on, can I? Emotes. What? Wait. Don't think I can yet. Nah, because I think they're in special. Nope, can't. Okay. Nothing special I can do. What is it, Zinko? And do be conscious, I am rather busy. You would lend a hand, you say? I see. Well, now that you mention it, there is a matter that wants for attention. Given its sensitive nature, I was hesitant to entrust it to my braves, but the demands upon my time are such that I had little choice. Which is not to say that my men want for labor. Though we are but newly formed, there is already a great demand for our services, and we are hard-pressed to answer all petitions. But I digress. The fact is, I would sooner attend to this particular matter myself, but my presence is required elsewhere. That being the case, I have entrusted its resolution to my second-in-command, Captain Ilbert. Tell him that I sent you, and he will furnish you with the particular. My thanks in advance, Zanko. Hi. Huzzah. Here we go. What's up, Ilbert? Hi. How you doing? How you doing, buddy? Doing fine?
Hail to you, Scion. How might we serve you?
How might I serve you?
Commander Leveilleur bade you serve us? These are welcome tidings indeed. Given the sensitive nature of the task, I could not rely on one of my own.
Tuna, good evening.
That which I'm about to tell you, I tell you in the strictest confidence.
Arigato for the like. Thank you. God of tuna is here. God
Some
of
days
fish.
ago, we received certain documents from an anonymous source. They notified us of the presence of a Garlean agent within the ranks of one of the Grand Companies. Following some discreet inquiries, we identified a suspect among the Immortal Flames, whom we detained for questioning.
That's not good.
Alas, the man was not our agent. He was but one of many men in the agent's employ. We pressed the traitor for a name, but he had none to give. He claims never to have met his master, whom he knows only as the Ivy.
Nanny, the fox god, needs to bow for you.
He was, however, certain that this Ivy had coiled itself around every part of the Immortal Flame. It would seem our quarry joined the company some time ago, and gradually recruited others to his cause.
How are you doing, Tuna? Are you
These
fine?
conspirators are the vines by which he learns our secrets, all without exposing himself. It won't be easy to identify the ivy amidst this tangled mass of subterfuge. But we have a tendril in our hands, and we shall follow it all the way to the gnarled root. Now, much as I would prefer to proceed with due discretion, circumstances demand that this matter be settled post-haste. Garlemald's War of Succession nears its end, and it is feared that the Empire will soon resume its march on Eorzea.
Doing fine.
When it
Why
does,
for now?
we can ill afford to have traitors
What's
in
up?
our midst. The ivy must be rooted out now. We must begin by apprising General Roban of our findings. I would ask that you accompany me to the Hall of Flames and remain on hand to see that things go smoothly.
Smoothly.
Assuming the ivy's tendrils are as widespread as we believe, he will be aware that an investigation is underway.
Hey,
And
no
if that is
guy.
the case, he may well move against us. We must be prepared for anything, while taking care not to betray our purpose by seeming prepared. A simple enough task for a one-man army like you.
Hi. Everything's simple enough for a one-man army like me. The Crystal Braves are official now. This dude stinks. I'm pretty sure he did wash himself. Oh, he's probably fine for now. Hasn't done anything wrong, Nolcat. What are you talking about? Every time you feel something bad's going to happen. Why would something bad happen to you now? You're amongst pups. You're fine. Daijoba, daijoba. You're fine here. Everything's gonna be okay. Raban.
Well, well. What brings you here, my friend?
Well, actually,
He is here at my behest. Greetings, Roban. It has been a while.
Hilbert, you old scoundrel. When they told me you'd be visiting, I scarce believed my ears. But look at you! The honored captain of the Crystal Bloody Braves. Who'd have imagined, eh?
Not many, but fewer still would have imagined your destiny lay in politics, old friend.
Aye. We've both come far, have we not? Lest you wonder, Hilbert and I go back a long way. We've been friends and rivals since we were lads.
how does that work?
The last time we saw each other, Alamigo had just fallen, so you can guess how many summers it's been. And in all that time, not a word from the fool.
Ah, well, my dealings tended toward the modest and mundane, unlike some I could mention. As I hear it, no sooner did you reach Thanalan than the brass blades clapped you in irons and dragged you off to die on the blood sands. Being a stubborn sort, you won 1,000 matches and earned yourself a place in the people's hearts while you were about it. Then, with your mountain of prize money, you bought the Colosseum and secured a seat on the Syndicate. Those balls, brother! Rags to riches does not do it justice. You're a hero to the common man.
But that's Raban's story.
Bah, spare me. I am no hero. If anyone is worthy of that title, it's our friend here. Next to him, I'm little more than a glorified butcher.
But a strong butcher.
But you, Wilbert, you sell yourself short. By all accounts, you are an adventurer of some standing.
I like to think that I did my part for the greater good. But if you're no hero, then I'm no adventurer, not in this company. Anyway.
Ah, you're gonna make the neck Mikto
I have
blush.
tidings.
Uh-oh, bad news. Spy, somewhere. Someone.
So there has been progress. I've let it be known that this meeting is a reunion between old friends. None will give your visit a second thought. To convene elsewhere would only attract attention. Let us speak here, in plain view of all. So it is we who have been compromised. Teleji Adeleji's machinations have shaken Ul'dah to her foundations. In such
Oh god, Tuna is asking for a hug.
Loyalty may be bought for a fistful of gil. But if this snake has truly been in our midst for as long as you say, we must needs consider a far graver possibility.
Or among us?
Conspiracy.
I mean, there's a
Could it be
snitch.
that the monetarists have been in league with the Empire from the first?
Never played Among Us, actually.
Very well. I will have my most trusted men investigate the matter. Continue your inquiries in the meantime. It does me well to see you again, old friend. When next we meet, let it be over a flagon of ale.
I look forward to it. Let us reminisce of bygone days, and drink to the future of our homeland.
Pretty sure you made Tuna her day now, Nolga.
Flame General. You wear the mantle well, old friend. I must work hard if I'm to keep up. Well, it would seem your services were not required after all. I dare say we have Roban's prudence to thank for that. Still, I was glad of your presence. My thanks, Scion.
You're welcome, I just stretched my legs, that's all I did though. Money. Ah, here. I have to give you a hug too. Nanny nanny. Oi. I'm gonna give you I give you my type of hug, okay? Mate. Yup. Yup. Oi. There you go. Fox hugger. Obviously borrowed your emote because I don't have any. Our hunt for the Ivy begins in earnest, Scion. Suffice it to say, we must tread warily, but one misstep may well cost us our lives. Our business here is concluded for the time being. Let us return to Rising Stones and report to Commander Levieux. My friend, if we're gonna keep calling him Commander Levieux, we're definitely gonna make the little high elf blush. I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen. Okay. Alright, Tuna, by the way, I think you were gone when I mentioned maybe some upcoming plans yesterday. So let me repeat them real quickly while you're here as well, because you're here quite a lot as well. So I might have to stop streaming for, I'm gonna hope, about a week. But I don't know when, I don't know if it's a week, it might be shorter. I hope it's shorter, but I'm going to guess it's definitely going to take about a week, because I'm looking into upgrading the PC, and yeah, it's going to depend whether the store thinks upgrades are the best, or if they say, you know, with all the errors you're mentioning here on this list, you might as well just get a new one. If it's a new one, then I won't have to stop streaming, but in case of upgrades, I'll obviously have to bring it into the human store, and then the humans have to fix it and put the new, good, better stuff in it. So I won't be able to stream then, but as I said, I'll keep you guys up to date. I'll post things about that in Twitter, and I'll obviously mention it in its streams if I have an update on the matter as well. I'm not sure, it's going to depend. We are returned from Ul'dah, Commander. And not a moment too soon, something has happened. Trouble? You will recall that the fort was tasked with reconnoitering the rendezvous site used by the XIV's minion and his Imperial contacts. Soon after you left, we received word that the unit was ambushed en route to its destination. God damn it! According to the report, one of ours has been taken captive. The Garleans are not one to treat their foeman with dignity, and I have grave fears for her safety. We must dispatch a rescue party at once. Recall those braves who are afield. Begging your pardons, Commander, but we have not the time. I'm afraid I must ask for your aid once more, Scion. An ill-prepared rescue party will only serve to provide the Garleans with more captives. Yet time is of the essence. Simply put, you are the best chance we have. Captain Ilbert has the right of it. I trust you're willing, but of course you are. Now, a lion of the fort lies in wait in the Tango, near the entrance to the Castrum Entry. Seek her out and she will apprise you of the situation. Okay. It will depend. No streaming. If it is, indeed, just an upgrade, what I might try to do then is, after my normal streams, like this one for example, but I'm going to wait before I do that in case they tell me it's, I'm better off with a new one, then obviously I don't have to do it. But the plan could be that I record some smaller streams which are not story related. Could be, for example, Apex streams or Warzone streams, for about a small hour or something like that, I guess, or maybe a bit longer. I don't know, that's going to depend on the free time that I have. And then I will like make it public, like one a day during the week's time, for example, if I cannot stream. So you still have at least something new to check every day. I will try. There's no promises. Like, who knows? Maybe it's not even necessary. We will see, okay? But the PC update is probably necessary. As I said, my CPU is a quite high percentage during some games, definitely during Apex and Warzone. So, yeah. You would aid us in the rescue mission. We are in your depth, Warrior of Light. Now, time is against us, so allow me to brief you on the situation. The Garleans fell upon us without warning, wounding poor Resh and hauling her away to the castrum yonder. Outnumbered as we were, it was all we could do to flee and regroup. Even as you speak, the Garleans may be interrogating Resh, or worse. With her hurts, I fear that she will not long survive their attention. We must rescue her without delay. Our order may yet be Our order may yet be in its infancy, but the bond that binds us is strong as mithril. None of us will stand by while a comrade suffers. We, the remnants of the fort, will infiltrate Castrum Sentry. Please help us find Resh before it's too late. Okay. No! Oh, come on, you stupid thing. I'll finish you off. Okay, bam. Take the time I need. I don't even want to! But I have to. I don't want to stop streaming. But I have to. Like, even this game. On my CPU now is definitely fine. Like, it's only at about 70% or something. But sometimes I do get warnings here that, like, other stuff is having trouble because of the visual settings. And they are already on low. I normally used to play this game on, like, high. So I can't even do that. But it's sadly enough pretty much a necessity instead of me wanting it. Hey. Bloop. Where am I? Resh, thank the gods we found you. And thank you, Warrior of Light. Now, to quit this accursed place. Resh cannot move with those wounds. She will need to be carried out. I believe a diversion is in order. Might we trouble you to provide one? Given your reputation, I suspect the Guardians will be only too happy to grant you their undivided attention. If you were to create a commotion with the castrum, we should be able to steal away unnoticed. Let us speak again once we are safely outside these. At least my PC works. Hi, that is true. yours doesn't? What did you do? Tuna, you know, if you put fish inside, of course it's not gonna work. You think your computer likes getting fish pushed into it? No, it does not. Okay, so if you stop doing that, that should help. Why are you oofing? What did I say? Bye. No, oh, come on. How did he send me? You didn't put tunas in your PC? Okay, then it's good. You have the same PC since 2015? Well, I think this one is a good 5 years old by now. 5 or 6, which is obviously not much, but like on the matter of PCs, it's like, you know, games require a lot fast. A lot more really fast. Hi, something like that. Like Warzone, for example, if I play Warzone, I get all the notifications. CPU at max. Encoding overloaded. So yeah. Also, of course, there's the fact of me streaming now. So. Yeah, bye. Of course, the streaming also takes a bit from the PC. But as I said, I'm going to see and wait what they suggest me to do, and then I'll see from there on. Oh no. Okay. Did we get him? Nice. Okay, we did. Na 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 na. Oh, not again! Oh, you stupid thing! You mud puppy! Anthony! Yamera! I have awaited your return most anxiously, my friend. You have done us a great service indeed. Thanks to your aid, our comrade Resh is safe and we suffered no further casualties. Words cannot well express my gratitude. All that is left is to report the mission success to Commander Levier. I shall go on ahead to the Rising Star. And we're also still looking into the internet update or upgrade. As far as we know by now, it could be quite a boost to the upload speed, so that would be cool. That should mean, I hope, at least more steady streams. So yeah, that would be cool. And in case I do some uploading videos, it might be a lot faster. Hi. And, well... Twitch versus YouTube, I'm still thinking about that. I don't know. Still thinking about that. Lahamin. Nulgad, I did notice that... Oh, hang on. It does me well to see you thus return. Though I doubt not your prowess entering an enemy stronghold is generally considered to be a risky venture, and I must confess to having bit trifle anxious. But here you are, hale and whole, having succeeded in your mission as is your wont. As you wonder, the woman you rescued is being cared for by the Domans. Thanks to your expert administrations, the danger is past. You have my gratitude, Zenko. Allow me to thank you also, Cyan. Resh owes you her life. We escaped with minimal casualties this time, but we can ill afford to be caught off guard again. The Empire is not an opponent to be trifled with. As you say, Commander, I will see to it that men keep their wits about them. And it may yet take time, but I will not rest until we have identified and apprehended the Ivy. I have every confidence that you will succeed, Captain. As for you, Zenko, I realize you have scars caught your breath, but I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary. I require that you accompany me to Cortes. I've been granted an audience with an Ishgardian dignitary. The man expressly requested your presence. Oh, do not look so surprised. You should be familiar with the trapping of fame by now. We shall depart as soon as you're ready. Okay. Hi, what I was going to say. I saw that the moment that we actually enter the first expansion, so when these quests are done with the patch quests, we instantly enter Ishgard, so I can instantly make a Dark Knight at the beginning of... Ooh, this guy! So, guy. We have been blessed with a rare opportunity, Zenko, an audience with an ambassador of the Holy See of Ishgard. We are to treat with Sir Emeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights in Camp Dragonhead. It is considered a great honor to serve the Holy See directly as a Temple Knight. Needless to say, their leader wields tremendous political influence. We would be wise to court his favor. For that reason, I consider your attendance essential. If Sir Emeric wishes to meet the man behind the legend, I would not deny him the pleasure of your company. The Antecedent should see the wisdom of this plan when you request her permission to accompany me to court. Mayhap you feel this to be a waste of your talents, which could doubtless be put to nobler use. If so, I should remind you that more good can be accomplished with the stroke of a pen than the thrust of a sword. Yes, it's Emeric! Almost there? No, it's still a bit. I think we're still about 30 quests away, right? I think we're still definitely a minimum of 30 quests away. Should we check? Should I check? Let's check. Let's check. Let's put on some music because I have to go off screen for that. Let's check. Chatto matte, mina. Okay. Where are we? Going to terms? Okay. It's 40. We still have a lot. It's 40 quests. It's 40 quests. I just counted them all. It's 41 if I count in the first quest going to Ishgard from the actual expansion. 30 to 40 quests are really fast to do. Hi, if I could skip all the cinematics, but I'm not. A meeting with an Ishgardian ambassador. By all means, I think it a wonderful idea. We have received no reports of etheric disturbance or unusual beast tribe activity of late. Belfenol believes your presence may help him to secure more favorable terms. I see no reason to deny him. Fair enough. Hi! Like if I would not be reading this and if we would not be watching this, sure it'd be fast. I might do it in 2-3 streams, but of course not now. Antecedent, I take it Zenko has explained the situation. But this is more fun, of course. He has. Yet welcome though these overtures are, I cannot help but wonder what prompted them. The Ishgardians have spurned all contact with the other city-states for decades. Why reach out now? Would that I knew. The question of their motives is one to which I have given no small amount of thought. Alas, I know no more than is generally known. The notoriously reclusive nation of Ishgard, situated at the center of Abalatia Spine, ruled by the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, at the head of which presides the Archbishop. Members of the original Eorzean alliance formed in the wake of Alamigo's fall some 2 decades ago. Friends of the Convenience who withdrew from the Alliance as soon as the Imperial fleet was routed at the Battle of Silvertear Skies. Since which time their borders have remained closed to all outsiders. They have rejected every one of their former allies' call to reopen dialogue, turning a deaf ear to their neighbors. Please, even with the calamity loomed large. And on the fields of Cartona, where brave men and women laid down their lives in defense of the realm, their barons were conspicuously absent. I have tried to convince Ishgard to rejoin the Alliance at every opportunity. I have explained over and over again that unless Eorzea stands united, we cannot hope to preserve our freedom. One by one our nations will fall, as once fell Alamigo. And what have mine efforts yielded? Why not? Surely this can be considered a step in the right direction. I should hope so, rather than the lowly messengers we have been fobbed off with in the past. This time we shall meet with a man of a genuine influence. Of course, I am not so naive as to think that they come to us out of the goodness of their hearts. We have something they desire, though I have yet to find out what. But such is the nature of diplomacy. They will bring their agendas to the negotiation table, and so will I, along with a handful of incontrovertible truths. The Empire will soon be at our doorsteps once more. Indeed, you may be assured that I will expound upon this point and others. Let us depart for Camp Dragonhead, Zenko. Our old friend Lord Horshfont is expecting us. Horshfont! Since our quest to recover the Enterprise, I understand you have further ingratiated yourself with the man. Excellent work. His fondness may prove useful to our cause. He's a good boy. Aye, Horshfont is good. Aye. Wait, actually, can I not teleport there already from here? Yes, I can. Baka! I was running outside for some silly reason. Too nice drawing. It's fine, it's fine. Are you drawing Sakura again? Are you drawing Sakura again? Ah, Zenko, ever a welcome sight. Ah, no, I missed it! Sorry. The gesture is much appreciated. I fear I shall ever struggle in cold climes. Ah, good Master Elfan, honor as always. Likewise, Lord Horshfont. Forgive us yet another imposition. I fear we have relied overmuch on your aid since you so generously assisted us in locating the Enterprise. Nonsense! Any debts incurred have long since been repaid. Besides, who can say what the future may bring? As for Thames may even seek the aid of your newly formed crystal brace. In any case, I am simply delighted that the Holy See is at last willing to grant you an audience. No doubt your discoveries at Snowcloak helped to justify the decision. This recent resurgence in heretical activity is of grave concern to us all. But to the matter at hand, Sir Imeric arrived in Camp Dragonhead earlier, and I am told he is eager to meet with you at your first convenience. You are doubtless weary from your journey and desirous to rest a while by the warmth of your heart. But if you are willing to forego such comforts, pray inform the knights stationed outside the intercessory. He will grant you entrance and send word to the other attendees. As inviting as your heart sounds, I think it is best we proceed to the intercessory forward. Wait, I probably mispronounced that word 3 times in a row, but hey, it's me. You're drawing Ray from Evangelion? Yeah, it's difficult to draw. Can you draw good? I don't know. I want to see though. I want to see your drawing. I wanna see Tuna. Right. We have been expecting you, sir. Pray, take your ease inside and I shall summon the others. We know Ellie can draw pretty good. Hi. Hey, buddy. How are you doing,
Have
Archant?
faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
Sir Emmerich!
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you.
They're here!
I am Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emmerich. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination.
Got a fanboy
Full
right here.
glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. Now then, shall we begin?
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What
Bruno is
is
gonna
more,
flex.
we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On what grounds?
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare. As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet. Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
Good question.
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Forton has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers. I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not, for I require something in exchange. Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard-Sorma.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments.
What?
I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
What is the meaning of this? The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked. It was Iceheart, my lord.
What? By the Fury! All our precautions were for naught?
You just remembered you don't have Twitter? I don't have a Discord server. I am sorry. I should probably make one. I should probably make one. I don't have one. Nulget, do you have Discord which you can use to communicate with Tuna? Do you have perchance? Hang on, if maybe Nulget has. I actually need to make one. I need to make one. I even need to make an account. I'm a back of fucks at that part. Haven't done that yet. Haven't done. If Nulget can do it through that. Have I? Well, I guess it's for another time then, Tuna. That's up. Alpha. 39 quests to go. Oh no, wait, 40. But hi, 40. Or you just have to make a Twitter account real quick, Tuna. That's also possible. That's just like it's just email address and make a password. That's pretty much it. Just when we were starting to make progress. And to make matters worse, the caravan they spoke of was bound for Revenant Stall of all places. Honestly, were I so inclined, I should think the gods were conspiring against us. Happily, however, I am not. I would know more of this attack. Let us speak with Lord Horchfont and find out what he has learned. So back soon. Okay, Tuna. I really need to make work of that. I need to discount Discord account. My sincerest apologies for the interruptions, Mike, but the situation is such that we must act swiftly. If you would be so kind as to elaborate. Iceheart's heretics fell upon the caravan bound for Revenant Stall as it was passing through Boulders Down. It was an ambush, swift and ruthless. In an instant, every knight was slain, every crate seized, then as quickly as they had appeared, they were gone. It would be an impossible feat without knowledge of the route, knowledge to which only a select few are privy, I presume. Quite. We can pursue that avenue of inquiry in due course. It seems to me that examining the scene of the ambush should be our first concern. Playing a healer is hard. Nani, Nulget. Well, yeah, maybe on a higher level, not for me. The trail is yet warm. We must act swiftly. As Lord Horchfont said, lest crucial evidence be lost. You have a knack of discerning hidden truths, Senka. Why don't you go and inspect the ambush site in person? An excellent idea. Inform my men of your intent upon arrival and they will gladly share their findings. Well, I guess you're maybe not used to playing a healer as well. You're probably more used to play your red mage, I suppose. I am quite used to playing healer as well. But then again, I don't have actually hard content just yet, so that could be the deal as well. Doing them. Nani? Nulget. Anthony? Tamtar. And you have trouble healing? Well. Okay. I'm trying to think of something to say while being polite as possible. It's not easy. I'll stick with the basic. Baka. Move along, adventure. There is nothing for right. Lord Hirschman bid you speak with us. Then you must be. Beg your pardon, Sire. As you can see, they left nary a crate behind. Tip the wagon for good measure, even. Whole thing's a bit odd if you ask me. Would have been easier to just steal it, though a damn sight harder to conceal it, I'll allow. Reckon they came prepared, probably with the wagons of their own hidden a way off. I would pay no heed to my ramblings, absent of proof is naught but speculation. Might be as the squire receiving care that the observation could tell you something more factual. That is, if he's awake. Unlike myself, he was there during the attack, not that his presence amounted to much. Hey, hi! Hey, Nulget, hi! Nani? Nani? What healer are you using? Rude? No, I didn't say rude. I asked what healer are you using? Pretty sure rude's not a class. That's not a job. Fairly certain. Wait, where's this guy? Where is this guy? Huh? Huh? Oh. Me? Wait. Am I stupid? No, I'm not. I did not ask that. Am I? Where's this dude? Eh? Hi, Moogle. Eh? Oh, hang on. Maybe here. Ah, there we go. You've come to ask about the attack, haven't you? We came upon them before the entrance to the Hall of the Seven Echoes. Pilgrims, we marked them as. Lost and ill-equipped for a journey further north. Our leader called out to them and one stepped forward to answer. Slowly she approached, her silver hair flowing in the wind like melting snow. Just a young girl, I thought, some poor lost lamb in search of salvation. Our leader must have thought the same, else why would he let her draw so close? They exchanged some words I couldn't hear, and she leaned forward as if to kiss his cheek. And then he sicked and crumpled to the ground. I didn't know what had happened, till I saw the snow turn red. And there was a red everywhere. I tried to fight, but took a blow to the head, and by the time I came to, the others were dead and the heretics were unloading the wagon. I couldn't. I mean, they'd have killed me, so I just lay still and listened. Iceheart's people spoke of deliverance and resurrection. They spoke of Shiva. Port to Alphana. Ah, you've returned. What news have you for us? It seems the Lady Iceheart does not scruple to sully her hands with blood. Who is this Shiva the heretic spoke of? Have you not read a single line of the Enchiridion, Master Alphanaut? Shiva was a traitor to kith and kin, an apostate who lay down with dragons. Now, we cannot expect all foreigners to know Ishgardian scriptures so well, particularly when it concerns the patron saint of heretics. Wait, you say she is their patron saint? Oh no, it all makes sense now. Lord Harshfront, what was the caravan's cargo? If I recall correctly, the Diamond Forge had requested a rather large quantity of crystals. Do you not see? Iceheart and her followers intend to summon Shiva as a beast tribe with a primal. Why else would they go to such lengths to secure crystals? I shall inform the Lord Commander at once. Lord Harshfront, you would agree that discretion is of a paramount concern? Of course. I trust we can count on your continued support, Master Alphanaut. The Scions of the Seven Dawn are sworn to combat the primal threat. Our support is a given. I will need to send word to my brethren in Revenant Stole. Our entire order must turn its efforts to the prevention of this summoning. Naturally, that includes you, though I'm sure you would not miss this for the world. 38 to go. Counting down. The persistent attack on our caravan seemed little more than a nuisance at first. The heretics were a problem to be sure, but a relatively minor one. That was before I discerned the purpose behind their attacks, of course. Now they have my undivided attention. After apprising me and filling out the situation, I shall summon a unit of Crystal Braves to assist us. As for you, Zenko, pray join me in Whitebrim Front. Since the incident at Snowcloak, the Knights of House Durandare have redoubled their reconnaissance efforts in the region. It is my hope that they have information which may help us to determine precisely where the heretics are hiding. Given our mutual enemy, Lord Drillman should be eager to oblige us. I shall see you there then. Good. Right. Done. Too nice. Done. What did you don't do now? What did you... What's done? What is done? You have a Twitter account? Congratulations! Now you can follow me. But you don't, obviously you don't have to. But I have private messages open, so you can like send your art of the checkers you were drawing if you like. And I can send it to Nulgat. Or you can look up Nulgat. Nulgat's one of my followers as well. It's Null with a lot of numbers behind. Now you're gonna hate Twitter. Why do you hate Twitter so much, Nulgat? There's nothing wrong with Twitter. Nanny. What does Twitter wrong? I guess the only thing I dislike on Twitter is the publicity in between, but that's all. I don't mind Twitter at all for the rest. I don't know what's wrong with Vermont. The Scions of the Seven Dawn wish to join in the hunt for Iceheart. Your assistance is more than welcome. Considering the report I just received, I dare say your timing could be no better. We are all ears, Lord Drillman. A band of pilgrims was seen transporting a large number of crates to the west. Their garb appears to match the description provided by the square who survived the attack. Alas, our scouts lost track of them at Snowcloak, the same frozen wall which we speculated might conceal the heretics' hideaway. Suffice it to say the disappearance of these pilgrims and their provisions all but confirms our suspicions. I have heard enough. My knights will join the hunt. I took the liberty of summoning a unit of Crystal Braves to Whitebrim Front. Given the gravity of the situation, I trust you will agree that we must use every resource available to us. These are extraordinary circumstances, Commander. It would be in our best interest to coordinate our efforts. Such was my intent from the start, Sir Emmerich. And so it begins, my friend. Though I dare say it will prove an all too brief collaboration, Iceheart will not dilute the combined forces of the Crystal Brave and the Temple Knights for long. Nevertheless, a wise man does not wager all upon the success of a single solution. There may yet be subtler means by which we can locate the heretic's lair. Mayhap Lord Drillmont has one in mind. Arigato for the like, thank you. Why would Twitter be toxic, by the way? You just have to follow the right people. Or in this case, the right fox, and then you don't see toxic stuff. At least I'm not seeing toxic stuff. Arigato for the like, thank you. Yes, yes, excellent. My lady, everything has been accounted for. If there is aught else you would have us do, pray speak, and it shall be done. I don't know why he talks this funny, but he does from now on, okay? Okay. Heretic mage talks funny from now on. But that's apparently all he's gonna say, so I guess we're not gonna hear it anymore. 38 quests. It seems as though we're always one step behind our query, ever just beyond our reach. Though I would like to believe that tables are about to turn, I must confess to having certain doubts. A joint effort may succeed where others have failed, but it could yet yield the selfsame result. Fortunately, we are not without other options. I trust you haven't forgotten Inquisitor Gwillian. We have not. The mystery of how the heretic remained undiscovered for so long has been much in our thoughts, as the question of what steps might be taken to prevent a similar breach of security in the future. Accordingly, we conducted an exhaustive and covert evaluation of everyone in Whitebrim Front. Though some were found to have committed certain minor transgressions, well, we identified only one possible heretic. If this man pledged himself to Iceheart's cause, he will have taken note of movements of the Temple Knights and the Purple Braves, and upon recognizing their intent, he may attempt to warn the heretics. The man's watch is to end soon, at which point he must report to Sir John Tremont in the yard. I would have you keep an eye on him. If he ventures beyond the walls, follow him discreetly. Should he meet with a heretic, do not interfere. Simply watch and listen. I have seen to it that the suspect knows nothing which could endanger our plan. Okay. Ah. Okay, let's go. Summon Wolf. Wolf with awesome music. I think they're telling each other a knock-knock joke, pretty much. The suspected heretic leaves through the southwest gate. Okay. Go, doggo. Accused knife. Oh, the boss is there. That's Sour, but he was running Sour. Did he see us? Did he see us? Nah. Nah. Hey, hey, we're in the 7 Hills area. I'm freezing my bollocks off here. I'm here, you blundering oaf. Why are you late? Standing on the wall, why else? I have duties to fulfill, you know. Your sole duties to the... Bloody echo, lower your voice or they'll hear us in Whitebrim Front. Yes, of course, the Temple Knights are mumble mumble in Snowcloak. This is what you bring to me. We already knew about Mumble Bumber. Our comrades in Boulder Down will use the tunnels, Mumble Mumble. That before they know what's happening. Nevertheless, Mumble Mumble. If you waste my time again, is that clear? Mumble Mumble, yes. Sorry, I just wanted to say Mumble again. Porto Drillman. Now you're good. You're doing 4 or 5 things at the same time. You mean you were healing one person, right? Is that what you mean? Okay. I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. Talking about eggs, looking at colleges to join, healing in Tamtara, and getting along with. Where's the art tuna? Tuna under pressure. Well, did your investigation bear fruit? No, it gave me tomatoes. Vegetables. I see, I shall have the man detained at once. His guilt is plain. Would that you could have heard their words more clearly. Yet the few snatches you were able to make are nonetheless enlightening. It would seem the heretics are aware of our operations and confident that they can thwart it. Their comrades in Baldur's Dawn are to keep their plans, which means it is key to our plan that they be rooted out and put to the sword. What healer were you using, Nulgat? 37 quests. We have long suspected that the heretics use a network of secret tunnels to traverse the highland undetected. Given that you overheard, I fear that Snowclake may be riddled with such passageways, and that the heretics in Baldur's Dawn are planning to use them to take our forces unawares. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to happen. A contingent of us during their nights are on patrol in the area, and I shall order them to begin searching for the heretics at once. But knowing nothing of our enemies' numbers or readiness, I cannot say for sure that they will be sufficient. It would put my mind at ease if you would consent to assist my knights with the search. I know they would take courage from the presence of Story the Warrior. Pray rendezvous with them at Baldur's Dawn. If alone is kind, we may scratch these heretics before their plans come to fruition. Show them no mercy, Zenko. The lives of our allies are at stake. What'd you say, you were using Scholar because White Mage sucks? Yeah, it's true. It's true. White Mage is terrible. White Mage. Use Scholar. Scholar is the best. That's what you were saying, right? At least that's what my chat's showing me. You were playing Scholar because White Mage is bad. Hi. I think you struggle because White Mage is bad in the beginning, or as I know, and that's not me hating on White Mage because I don't mind White Mages, I just prefer Scholar, but it's just a fact. I think they miss their heal over times. They miss too many heal over times. The moment you're like 50, if I'm not mistaken, your standard AoE heal will put a dot on your allies as well. Or well, not a dot, but a heal over time. And then you can like use that and use your single target heal over time on your tank, and I think that's usually sufficient. You do a lot of healing. But of course you need the AoE heal over time as well. Otherwise it's no good. Scholar is easier in the beginning because of the fairy. Hi, if that's what you mean, then that's a bit true. That's what I mean. Like, White Mage needs that heal over time, which you don't have in the beginning yet. Ah, this thing. Brilliant. Over the mountains we go. Hang on. Maybe it's shorter this way. Whee! It is. My knight sent the word of your coming. Zenko, what has happened? What is that in your hand? Tuna is making another come because the other one got blocked. Wait, you just got blocked? By the Fury. Those were veterans. Oh, I missed. And now they lie dead in the snow. Their bodies must be recovered and... No, we have not the men to spare. Not now. Not while Iceheart prepares to summon Abomination. The heretics you dispatched were not of sufficient number to contend with the combined strength of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Break. There must be others, and I'll wager they are on their way to Snowcloak as we speak. To make matters worse, it seems the trader you followed managed to pass the heretics something of value after all. The parchment you recovered is a timetable of the guardsman watches at the outpost of Snowclake. The trader was stationed there long before he aroused our suspicions. Would that we had caught him soon. With this information, the heretics would know when the watch was weakest. They could use their tunnels with impunity and prepare their ambush. The timetable has not changed, you see, of course. It will be changed now, but the heretics may already be in position. Hauser and there must send reinforcements. Even if it means withdrawing knights of the Stone Vigil, I cannot see another way. How did you manage to do that though, Tuna? Makes account, gets insta-blocked. Nani? Path of the Righteous. Time is of the essence, Zenko. While my knights make ready to depart, the heretics may take our allies in Snowclake unawares. Superior training and equipment will avail them not if they are cut down ere their swords are drawn. It's not your fault, but don't... But all is not yet lost. If you leave now, there may still be time to warn them. Make haste, I beseech you. Fly to Snowcloak and tell Sir Aymeric everything we have discovered. Is it new dungeon time? I think it might be new dungeon time soon. Na na na. It's definitely new dungeon time, isn't it? Emmerich. Senko, this is a welcome surprise. Perhaps the only one thus far. As you can see, we have yet to uncover any hidden. You have my gratitude. Truth be told, we suspect that the heretics might be plotting such an attack. Now that we have confirmation, I shall place my knights on high alert. As Commander Levier been informed, the brace must be made aware. Or maybe it's not a dungeon yet. It must be here, I am certain of it. Why else would they go to such lengths to defend Snowcloak? It is but a pity this discovery comes when our enemy has us at such a disadvantage. Forewarned though we be, the heretics know the terrain far better than we. I dare not think how many are watching us at this very moment. Confound it, this is all wrong. Iceheart has us scrambling to save our own skins when we should rightly be straining every sinew to find her and stop this damnable summoning. There she is. Come here, girl. Eh? Not a girl, but okay. Ida! That was close. They didn't hurt you, did they? Only my pride, Ida. There will be others nearby. We must see that they are given similar warmth and welcome. Commander Levier. Hasi. And Popolima. There's been development, sir. Together with the Temple Knights, we have secured the entrance to some half-dozen tunnels after spotting the enemy breaking the surface. But that is not all, sir. We think that one of them may be important. Certainly the heretics near flung themselves upon our swords to defend it. Ah, just as I suspected. Amongst this warren of tunnels lies the entrance to Iceheart's lair. Summon the others. We're going in. A moment, Alphenot. The tunnel in question is barely wide enough for 2 men abreast. We cannot say with any certainty where it leads, much less what is waiting for us there. Furthermore, we have no way knowing how many heretics are still lurking here on the surface. What if they were to converge on this point after we enter the tunnel? For all we know, we could be funneling our forces into a trap. I take your point. If the tunnel is indeed as narrow as you say, greater numbers would be more a hindrance than a help. Should we encounter difficulty, our own allies would become an obstacle to escape. I changed of plans. While we run away with Sir Emmerich and keep the heretics at bay, you will go wherever the tunnel leads. If you find Isard at the end of it, do not let her escape. You venture into the unknown, so see that you are prepared for anything. Suggest you call upon your allies, though not too many, or Papalima will sulk. It is dungeon time. The entrance to the tunnel, sir, it's just over here. Had we not seen the heretics breaking the surface, we would never have noticed it. Per Sir Emmerich's orders, we stand guard outside. Please be aware that even should you encounter significant resistance, we cannot leave our post. Snowcloak! Isn't Snowcloak with like super beautiful music? Is this the one with Fenrir at the end? Because if it is, then it has super gorgeous music. And I mean like really gorgeous music though. Wait, which one do I have to do? And Snowcloak. Oh, there it is. Man. It is? Is it this one? Is it with Fenrir? Oh, Sugoi. This music, Mina. It's Sugoi. It's super nice music. Let's go. This tune though. This tune. I would love this as my background song. Would be awesome. So pretty. And hey Nulgat, you know, this is like super weird, but so far I'm having an easy time healing this. I don't know why though. I don't know why. I can't even damage in the meantime. Like, look at this, it's unbelievable. I'm like a second DPS in here. Sorry, that's not nice though. Look at this! I have a new follower on Twitter, Love or God Kiana. I'll probably be getting that art real fast. You're about to punch me and my fairy. Oi, 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 don't you punch my fairy. No one touch Eos. I'm not allowed. No, no, no. Okay. Ooh, ice column. Eh? Just highway. Nanda. I saw that you finally made it too now. Good job. Oh wait. No, 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 Nugget. You're about to help me then. Ah, yeah, wait. Dodge, dodge, dodge. You're about to help me then. I don't know how because I'll probably still be behind. Well, I don't know. Maybe by the time I can make it like up to date. Who knows? Hi, send us the drawings. Nugget is in under my followers if you want to send him privately as well. Also, now you can finally see the fan art Ellie made. Konbanwa, Kiror, welcome. Hello. Wait, come on. Arigato for the like, thank you. Arigato gozaimasu. Wait, wait. Thank you for the like, arigato. Hello? Oh, this is the windy part. Oh, critical hit. Nice. Okay. Chilly, chilly, chilly. Okay, he's gonna rush through it. Is he gonna? Yeah, okay, he's gonna rush through it. Alright, he's up. Time to pay attention. Oh no, it's halfway? Halfway? Oh. Oh, you bite? Mate. Mate. Have them? Oh, sugoi, I have him big time. Oh, we're good to go, we're good to go. Got him. I got him. Nah, chilly. How are you doing, Tyr? Are you fine? Hello? And I'd love you. I never totally understood this mechanic. Do you hit the snowballs or do you not hit the snowballs? I never got them. Never got it. Now we'll see. Like, do you attack these friggin' ice cutters? You don't, right? Leave those alive, right? I'm not sure. I forgot. Place my ferry next to the bus. I mean, tank. Do you kill those guys? I don't know. Oh yeah. I'll just keep going for the boss. That's probably a good idea as a healer, right? Okay, don't kill spirit guns. Make snowballs really big too. Okay, arigata! Now I know. Don't kill the tiny ones. Now I know. We know now. Make snowballs really big too. How do you make them big though? Okay, like this. Wait, that was the boss doing. Nice. When you're doing like so decently fine and the tank doesn't need heal, that I use all the energy drains just to get more damage on it. I'll take a look after the stream, okay Tuna? Or at least after the dungeon. I need to keep these guys alive. Hi. Yeti's still alive though. Okay. Go me. Oh. How does Fenrir work again? You have to like hide behind the ice block, right? Nice. There we go, pretty music again. Ta-da. He's gonna send you the art she makes from her characters. What are you freaking on about? Nugget, relax. It's all good, it's all good. You're fine. Ah? You're going to carry who? Nah, she started sending it to me. But obviously I'm a bit occupied at the moment. You keep him alive. He died. Oh. Can I hit him? Hit him? Oops. I expect I'm going to be able to heal with Scholar, yes, I hope at least. I don't know. Hi, I will let you know Yeah, I will let you know. After dungeon, I'll take a quick look. Hi, hi, hi. It's not because people don't like Scholar that it's not gonna work. Maybe I'll be a good Scholar, who knows? Whoa. No clubs. How you doing? Good for now. I'm just gonna have to be careful at the end part, because I think it's like the screaming monsters or something. Oh, maybe Nolga has sent private messages turned off. I'm not sure. Whoa. Okay, yeah, here. He's 80. You have to watch out for these. Okay, let's give a little shield to all of them. Unless he doesn't push all of them at the same time, then we're fine. There we go. Okay, we're fine. Yep. Yep. I'm gonna use this preemptively. I know these guys can hurt a bit. Okay, nice. Okay, Fenrir, here we come. Let's hope I remember when to hide behind the ice block. Na, 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 na. Here we go. Mapping the realm, Snow Club. Achievement unlocked. Hey. He's a big doggo. Hide behind ice bike. Big area, I think. I think that's pretty much it. There's going to be like a huge AoE. Just hide behind the ice spike for that one, I think. There we go. He's gonna drop the ice spikes now. There we go. One will remain. No, no, no. Okay, no, not now. Honey. No, of course I'm gonna tell them. I don't want to wipe this. What are you on about? They'll get, be nice. Ah. Yeah, bye. Did I mess it up myself? No. Wait, that's a different thing. What? Eh? Hey, there we go. Nothing? What was that? Uh-oh. Bye, bye. Ah! Automate. Oh, look right away! I already died myself just now. Ah. I don't know why. It was because of that, okay. I was not hiding behind it enough. Me being a baka, okay. Yeah, bye. Yeah, no, okay, GG. We got him though. Yep. Okay, now I have time. Let's take a look. Ooh.
The tales do not
Oh,
do you
story.
justice, warrior of light. Yes, I know who you are, and you know who I am.
Is that Delta and her sister? Nice.
I was given the name Izel, but I earned the name Iceheart.
And Sealy. So good.
This endless cycle of hatred, of bloodshed.
They're
of
pretty,
sorrow.
Tuna. They're nice.
You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light.
They're nice.
I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon
Iceheart.
and man, no matter the cost.
It's Iceheart.
In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good. For Eorzea, for Hydaelyn.
Hi. They're nice though, Tuna. They're really nice drawings. Alright. Got this dungeon done. Okay. Switch back to the ninja. Which HUD. That took longer than I expected. What news, Zenko? Well, you know, words we cannot hear, but... So, Iceheart is but a pseudonym, not that it matters. That she managed to escape is regrettable, but from your description of that beast you did well to come as close as you did. In any case, now that you have cleared the path, the Temple Knights can begin to survey the tunnels in earnest. Mayhap they will even find the route past the ice wall. Wouldn't that do wonders for their fight against the heretics? Crystal Brace would certainly share the credit for it too. Well be praised, Zenko, we may yet turn this situation to our advantage. Assuming we stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva, of course. Yeah, of course. Needless to say, our fellow Scions have not been idle. Minfilia and Urianger have been busy pursuing the archives. Pursuing the archives. You know, they escaped and they were on the run. So, they pursued the archives of House for Thames, gathering what information they can on Shiva. House for Thames, I guess. But okay. Which reminds me, if you were intending to rush back to Camp Dragonhead to report on the day's event, don't. The Antecedent should be here any minute. I can only assume some people enjoy subjecting themselves to this cult. Tuna, if you go to like my profile, the art hashtag, Art of Zenko, then you can see what Ellie made. She's pretty good as well though. Minfilia came dressed for the weather though, compared to you, Alpha now. Antecedent, you come to us straight from the archives of House Fortem. I trust your time here proved fruitful. Would that it had. Thurangia and I scourged countless texts, but what we found was of questionable veracity. Accounts of Shiva life and deeds are sparse and contradictory, only agreeing upon one point. She lay down with a dragon, the gravest of all sins, according to the Ishgardian faith. Yet in her eyes of Iceheart followers, this was a holy act, the blessed union of man and dragon. How such a thing could even be possible is quite another question. Suffice it to say, I very much doubt that we will find a useful answer in the archives of House Fortemps. Much knowledge has been lost over the centuries, though in this case, one wonders if it is by circumstance or by design. You said that Iceheart took a moment to plead her case prior to escaping, did you not? Aye. Viewed without prejudice, most would agree that bringing an end to an endless war serves the greater good. I think Sir Emeric might take issue with her method. Aye, probably. I do not care if a few stragglers manage to escape. Until the Skeppers confirm that the tunnel is safe, the men are not to search it. Yes, Lord Commander. Aye. You pursue your foes with less zeal than I had expected, Sir Emeric. Lest you misunderstand, I do not deny that our enemy has given us good reason to be prudent. I merely meant, you being a man of faith, that I had expected a certain single-mindedness. After all, was it not by the will of alone that your ancestors came to this land? Why they took up arms against the Dravanians? What would they have done in your position, I wonder? There are those who believe that fate is a renunciation. Hey, that went okay. Of free will. That unquestioning devotion is required of all who would live a life in service to the Fury. Such righteous fervor, however, may well serve a knight on the front line, less so a leader of men. We are all at liberty to interpret the scriptures as we will. I choose to believe that the Fury would value the lives of her followers over the deaths of her enemies. But I would not presume to speak for the Knights of Eld. It was a different time, nay, a different era. And scripture tells us only so much. Would that it told us more. Play Final Fantasy together, but I don't think Ellie has time for playing games anymore, she mentioned, and I don't think Tuna's PC is working enough for Final Fantasy, so it might be a bit of a trouble, Nolga. That man is awfully pragmatic for a servant of the Holy See. A welcome tread at the negotiation table, to be sure, less so when one's enemies are making ready to harness the power of a god. Mayhap he does not truly believe that Iceheart's plan can succeed. Truth be told, I too remain somewhat skeptical. Shiva was real, a living, breathing woman. That there can be no doubt. In this respect, she differs from every other figure to have been summoned, each of whom was worshipped as a god. The sole exception being good King Morgul Morg the Twelfth, the myth made manifest in response to the fervent supplications of Morgulsgard. Saint Shiva may differ, but what of the heretics? They are a tribe of outcasts at war with a mighty nation, who yearn for the resurrection of the one who embodies their beliefs. If that is not placing one's faith in a higher power, then what is? Christus and conviction, Minfilia. They have them both in abundance. Can that truly be all that is required? My survey team has concluded a preliminary analysis of the Aetheryte Iceheart used to escape. They believe that she teleported to another Aetheryte, somewhere not far to the west. Despite the apparent proximity of the second Aetheryte, however, they have been wholly unable to detect its presence directly. Unless Iceheart has some means to mask its signal, I can only presume she had it destroyed to prevent us from following her. Without the means to teleport as she did, we have no choice but to search for an alternate route. Most likely a tunnel, assuming one exists. Let us not give up on teleportation just yet. One of our colleagues in Charlian may be able to assist us. I pray that you are right. I dare not think how long it will take us to survey the entire tunnel system. Let's see, Tuna, send me one more. While Minfilia looks into our Eaterite problem, I would like to request your assistance with another matter. The third unit is currently tracking the remnants of the heretic force which attacked us. However, the search goes poorly despite our numbers. Cortez's vast and Iceheart's followers know the terrain far better than we. Your knowledge of this region may serve to hasten the process. The sooner we capture Iceheart's followers, the sooner we can press them to their leader's whereabouts. Also, though it is admittedly a selfish request, I feel that my braves would benefit immensely from working alongside you. While we have our share of veterans, we also have more than a few less experienced recruits. Many of them who look up to you, in case you were not aware. Oh, really? Nice, Tuna, it's nice. Good, I knew you would understand. Yu Hasik and a prize. When the task is complete, come and find me at the observatory. Captain Ilbert and I are meeting there to discuss the latest developments in his... Temple Knight shall hold Snowcloak in our absence. Let us leave them to their work, ours is more pressing. Okay, with Yu has. There you are, Zenko. Commander Livier instructed me to wait for you. Your assistance is most welcome, believe me. Most of the Third hail from Ul'dah, and for a man accustomed to the feel of sand beneath his boots, the crunch of snow can be rather disconcerting. But to the matter at hand, nary a moment ago I received word that the heretics we seek have been spotted making for the Niffen Pass. My braves are already in pursuit, and I should be grateful if you would join. I myself shall be taking part in the hunt. Never let it be said that I do not earn my coin. The Niffen Pass. Nah. Tall's balls. These people have something with Tall's his balls. My ankle is on fire. Caught my boot on a rock or something and twisted it as I fell. The others went on ahead through Denifen Pass. Hurry and you might catch up. If you aren't sure where to go, look for tracks. The snow is fresh, so they shouldn't be hard to find. Wait, huh? Oh, over there all the way. What? This is like... far to find tracks though, but okay. No, don't you dare stop my awesome music from this doggo. There we go. Now I have to stop it, I'm sorry. Tracks lead southeast. Not stalling at all. I'm not stalling at all for the music. Okay. Cyan, what are you doing here? The heretics? I'm not sure. There was a great scale beast and do you say? I think he went on east on his own. The heretics split up, so we did too. What a mess. What a mess. What is this? Okay, there. Yuyahase on his own. On his knees. Not good. That's not the skill I wanted to use, but okay. Okay. We're good. Ooh-wee! Yo, Hasi, you fine? How embarrassing. I was so intent on following the heretic tracks that I almost failed to notice they had doubled back. Almost, mind you. One tried to sneak up behind me and got a knife in the gut for his troubles. I thought myself alone, so I started searching the dead man's knapsack for anything of interest, and... Is that an L or an O? An I? Nani? And lo and behold. Lo and behold? Sorry, I never seen that before. And lo and behold, before his friend found me, I came upon this. I-O and behold? We draw in groups of 3 or less to the observatorium. Give the signal and wait. The merchant will be watching. Be late and be left for dead. Speaks for itself, does it not? They can't possibly mean to rendezvous inside the place, so we should restrict our search to the surrounding areas. Let me rephrase that: you should restrict your search to the wilderness around the observatorium. I will need more than a moment's rest to recover from these. Come on. Okay, let's go. We'll do the work. Suspicious Horton. Yeah, you. Yes, you. I am through with listening to your excuses. We leave now. How? The woods are crawling with those bluecoats, and the knights are searching every wagon that passes through the gates. And then there's this fellow here, this ninja, you know. Well, stay with him then, if you think you'll fare any better. No, there is no need for that. We got him. There are places like this in my homeland, sacred snow-capped peaks where blood must not be shed. Yugiri! Yet your lands ever thirst for the blood of the fallen, and by your deeds it has drunk deep. No, I have done no wrong. None but meet in secret with heretics. Deny it all you will. We shall have the truth from you yet. Inquisitors are not the only ones skilled in the art of interrogation. Damn it all. Ugh, overdramatic. Fancy meeting you here, Zenko. I presume your work with the third brought you hither. What a tangled web. Lest you wonder, we came not for the heretics, but for the merchant who has been conspiring with them. He came to our attention during the course of our investigation into the Ivy. It beggars belief, I know, but it seems our favorite Garlean spy may have been providing assistance to Iceheart. Were it not for the efforts of Lady Yugiri and her shinobi, we might never have discovered this connection. Master Alphina is too kind. I fear my people and I have done little to aid your search for the spy. We long to strike back against the Empire and weaken their influence in this land, to prevent the tragedy which befell Doma from reoccurring. The days ahead and the work they promise will require a very particular set of skills which I am fortunate enough to possess. If you will allow it, I would accompany you until the investigation is complete. That is a most generous offer, Lady Yugiri, and one which I gladly accept. Thank you. Though I may disappear for a time, know that I shall never be far, and shall always be watching. A comforting thought. Come, Zenko, let us wait inside for Captain Hilbert to return and deliver his report. Yugiri! Wait, inside? Oh, inside the walls? Captain Hilbert seemed confident that the merchant's resolve would swiftly crumble when pressed. If so, we should have new information ere long. As to whether it will bring us any closer to learning the Ivy's identity, I would rather not say. Given our adversary's cunning, I shall consider us fortunate if we are spared another wild dodo chase. Gods know we have more than enough to occupy our time as it is. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna accept this and then I'll probably call it. Tendrils of Intrigue. Been going for a good 2 hours as well, and I need that reset. Hey, he's back. Captain Hilbert, your report, if you will. Aye, Commander. Firstly, with regard to the heretic we captured, I regret to say that the man could tell us naught that we did not already know of Shiva. We have since handed him over to the Ishgardian authorities. Henceforth, the Holy See will pursue the matter independently. Our inquiries concerning the Ivy, however, have proven more fruitful. We have ascertained the channel by which the heretics acquired their information on the shipment routes. Go on. It's silver, yay. You will recall the flame we first identified as being the Ivy's employee. From him we were able to trace a trail of conspirators, each taking us closer to his master. Alas, the trail came to an abrupt end. Fearing that the investigation had been compromised, we took the necessary steps of detaining all suspected of conspiracy. There were 5 on our list, including a flame stationed at Revenant stole. The man's primary duty was to keep an inventory of donations from abroad, the particulars of which he would share with benefactors, thereby ensuring that needs did not go unfulfilled. By virtue of his role, he was privy to the details of all shipments bound for the settlement. Needless to say, that includes those originating from House for Thames. He knew the precise route the caravan would take. He sold that information to a merchant. I think I can guess which one. None other. With a little encouragement, he soon confessed to knowingly aiding when abetting the heretics. And abetting. Well, that is one mystery solved, at least. But what of the Ivy? Are we any closer to prizing off his mask? I dare say we are, Commander. Our relentless pursuit has forced him to commit a grave error. In a desperate bid to cover his tracks, the Ivy resorted to exercising certain administrative power available only to high-ranking members of the Immortal Flames. If you consider that then that our investigation is known to barely a handful of them, the field of suspect is greatly narrowed. Bye Tuna, thank you for joining, hope to see you next one and have a good evening. You mean to say that the agent is among Raban's innermost circle, someone who has been with him since the Immortal Flames establishment? Is the most plausible explanation. The infiltration likely occurred during the company's founding, with the groundwork for the act being laid beforehand. To slip into a position of authority unremarked and remain above suspicion all these years. Aye, I too was surprised, though I really should not have been. Of the 3 grand companies, Ulda was ever the more vulnerable to infiltration. Guess why? Both Limsalomins and Gridania had long-standing armed forces that lent themselves well to the formation of the Maelstrom and the Order of the Twin Adder. To all intents and purposes, it was the same people, loyal ones, mined under the same leadership, only the banner was different. Not so the Flame. Ulda's military was made up of disparate orders, most of which were glorified mercenary companies that answered only to their own paymaster. Hardly an ideal environment in which to establish something as high-minded as a grand company. Difficulties Raban faced when founding the Immortal Flames are well known. Even after he had convinced his fellow syndicate members to share the cost, there remained a small matter of finding enough bodies to fill the ranks. Indeed, and given the pressing nature of the Imperial threat, that meant recruiting every passing southward. Amidst the chaos of its founding, it would have been child's play to infiltrate the company. A good deal easier than now, aye. The Immortal Flames have ever been caught between conflicting interests, the public and the private. Though the monetarists ultimately agreed to support the organization's founding, 'twas not out of charity that they did so, but simple self-preservation. Had Neil von Darn's ambitions been any less apocalyptic, you may be sure that they would never have risked supplying Raban with an army. It is but a wonder they did not attempt to extinguish the flames the moment the danger had passed. Returning to the present. Even as we speak, our Doman allies are shadowing several high-ranking flames, any one of whom could be the Ivy. Desiring to deal a blow against the Empire, the refugees were eager to lend us their aid. I expect to hear from them ere long. Very good, pray continue your investigation with the first. Meanwhile, have the second attend to the unrest, the third can join the fourth in inspecting crystal shipments. If they notice anything unusual, I want to know about it. If Shiva is summoned in like manner to the other primals, the heretics will be looking for further supplies. Understood, Commander. I shall send word to Sir Emmerich informing him of our success in identifying the heretics' abettors. Hopefully the information will be of some use to the Ishgardians. It is time, Commander. Yes, I am aware. An emergency council of the Alliance leaderships has been called. There have been developments in Garland at which, as Commander of the Crystal Brave, my presence has been requested. I would have you accompany me, Zenko, as the realm's stoutest champion. It is only meet you to be present for the discussion. Oh, and the Ascendant has already given her consent, lest you worry. I'm like Alphana Shadow at the moment. Speak with Alphana? Okay. Like me, you're doubtless eager to conclude our business with Iceheart, but until another path to her sanctum is found, she will remain beyond our reach. Infilia and the Archons are sparing no effort to secure an alternate route. So until such time as they succeed, I suggest we give some thought to the realm's other problems. I shall go on ahead to Gridania in readiness for the coming council. Meet me at Nofika's altar and we shall make our way to Lotus Tent. And to Gridania we shall go. And there I can stop the stream. Yep. This little white dude don't stop talking. Ah, and I have to narrate all of it. Ooh. I needed to drink a little bit because of it. But hey, I can let my voice rest now soon. I'm gonna be calling it here. Just go to the Lotus stand. And then the rest will be for tomorrow. Hi. So if I can keep about this pace up, just for now, as we all know, because of internet issues, we'll only be doing one stream a day. Normally, let's see. I guess the problem should be resolved like short after the weekend. So I will probably try to do more streams in the weekend than only one, because otherwise it'd just be a bit silly. Alright, let me put myself in between them. There we go. Hi, buddies. Ah, yeah, bye. Perfect. Boop. And screenshot has been made. So, on that note, right, on that note, I would like to thank everyone for watching, and hope you have a nice evening, and wish you a nice evening. Hi. So, arigatou gozaimasu, mina. Thank you everyone for joining, and have a wonderful evening, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.